Hello. It came to me that we have maybe a problem in the workflow system that we try to incorporate into dental clinics for these clinics to provide printed aligners or even thermoformed aligners. There are a lot of steps in the manual workflow that is actually done right now, caused by probably the fact that every single software used is proprietary and doesn't want to share code with other software, which makes the end user, the orthodontist or the dental clinic, basically having to work a lot harder than they should have. So in the manual workflow, which is right here, you first buy an intraoral scanner. Then you enter the data. It could be any brand. There are hundreds of brands from iTero all the way to Shining. I don't know all the brands, but there are like maybe 100 brands. So many brands are now available, and they all pretty much nowadays do the same thing at the orthodontic level. They are pretty accurate. You have an intraoral scan. Once the scan is done, it has to be processed, obviously, and then you export it and convert into an STL system. So this is the first thing. Then this file is converted again, or exported, I should say, into Titan, ULabs, all the software, 3Shape, ExoCAD, Blue Sky Bio. I don't know all the brands. What happens is, again, you have to re-enter all the data. You have to use this software. You've moved from the intraoral scanner to the export to the aligner design software. So then you finally finish your simulation, which is not always time efficient. And then again, you have to export these files that you have created, which are now again converted into a print file, which is proprietary. So you have to only use one kind of printer for this. It's not an STL necessarily. So then you get the 3D printing software, which is right here. Could be then the two families of main components of these printers is either you have decided to do a 3D direct printing using the Lux Creo route or the Graphy route, or you can use a regular printer such as a Formlabs, a SprintRay, or many other brands that are available to us. So then again, you have to master this printing software and get all the preparation to get your aligners ready. And then finally, once you've done all this, which is again very time consuming, you have to print your aligners either with a 3D direct printing system, which is LuxFlow or Lux Design, or with the Graphy system, which is a bit different, but still prints 3D directly, or you print the models. You have to then transfer again to a mechanical way of producing aligners, which is thermoform. So you can see from the intraoral scan all the way to the production, you have to convert many files. And it's always done the same way because you have your own preferences and they should be taken into account. So how can we improve on this workflow? Well, maybe by designing an API, which is a program interface that is used in computer nowadays, where then you have an intraoral scan. This intraoral scan is, let's say, a 3Shape, Medit, an iTero, whatever it's going to be, and it has to be open to sharing some data. So then automatically this intraoral scan has taken information from your front office with all the data from the patient. So everything has been already set. So whenever the assistant comes in, all the information doesn't need to be entered. It's already there. And then it enters into this API, which is the program interface, which can function with several different software at several different steps. So the first thing, obviously, you transfer the data, you convert your files, you connect the software you prefer for your simulation. Then this software now can offer you an automatic alignment according to your own preferences and to your own modular system or to your own staging. It's already done. You correct the you correct the simulation software to your own preferences, which the computer has learned, and then it automatically transfers this information to your preferred setup, which could be a printer named SprintRay. I don't know all the brands, but you understand what I mean. And this is already done by the API. So all your preferences are in. The print table is set, and all you have to do is look at it and accept the system, or you can always revert to the manual if you're not satisfied. And then the API will understand, send a comment to print the aligners if it's an in-house aligner, which may necessitate the fact that someone has to be close to the printer, obviously, to avoid double printing or having some issues. So this does not remove the physical printing system, or you can send the file to a dental laboratory that will print the aligners for you. So you can see that from the manual workflow, where you have to get all these steps and your staff has to learn all the export and everything that needs to be done correctly if you want a good setup. You can go to an API which is personalized. So yes, you need a bit of work at the beginning. You need to make your API set up the way you want it to be, and it's all personal due to the fact that there are multiple software, multiple hardware available. But once it's done, you will save a lot of money and get significant workflow improvement, and probably staff that is much more interested in providing these services. Thank you.